Hi, this is Sweet Sassy Diva. I'm going to show you the Yudu. I had a short video before where I showed what came in it. So they got the pre-burned screens, but I also purchased some blank screens so that you can burn your own images. Well, according to the instructions, you need to have the emulsion sheets, and the only way to burn it, as far as I can see, is if you have the large version of the Yudu, and I don't have that. So what I'm going to do is cut it out of vinyl. So instead of using the emulsion sheets, here's the blank screen, which you would normally burn, and it's got the silver tape on the back. So what I'm going to do is I cut out in vinyl what I wanted to do on the Yudu. And when you do that, you have to flip the image. So if you notice, the words are flipped. So here, for illustration purposes, you can see that the letters were flipped. And then these inside pieces have to go as well. So what I did was I adhered it to the back. So here you can see the shiny side. I peeled it off, stuck it on, and gently rubbed it to get the creases, and then I filled in the parts for the middle of the O and the R's. So now here it's all set to be able to Yudu with it, with the Yudu Mini. So now when you have that out of the box, it has a base here, and you take off the plastic and you adhere it to the bottom. It'll have it on both sides, and here I've taken it off, and then you would take this off as well. Well, I'm not doing cards or anything that really can serve a purpose to have it on there, so I'm leaving the plastic on it, because what I'm going to do is put something onto material. So now we have the cover down, and then what you need to do is you need to line up these four corners with the four corners of the machine. So you want to put the vinyl part, the silver tape, down, and then it has to slide into this base, and then it also has to, not all the way in, you have to try to hit these four corners so that the image doesn't slide. So here you can see it's in there. So then you take the blue latch and you latch it down to secure it. So now you see it's not moving, and you want to make sure it's not sliding, because otherwise your image will get funny. So now what I want to do is lift the cover, and then I have in the screen, it came with a black insert, and then what I'm going to do is, for his karate, I guess they call it a gi, I want to put his name on there for his class. So what I'm going to do is, it's a bulky item, so this helps to try to get it to be lying flat, because you don't want it to be real bulky in there. So then I'm going to try to get it lined up to where I want it. And I cut the vinyl in white to try to be able to see it underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's my son's name, and I centered it through, and you can see it a little bit with the white. And then what I did is I used some packing tape, because I don't have a planting for it to go onto. So I straightened it out as best I could and taped it on. So what you need to do is there's a little silver cover on the ink. This came with it. And you need to remove it, and that's messy, so you might want to go over the sink when you do it. And then put the cover back on, and it says to shake real well. So now what you need to do is you need to put ink, and you need to flood the image with it while you have it up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull the image across so that you print it onto that. Okay. So now I'm going to put the ink across, and then do this like on a kitchen table or such, because I have a feeling this is going to get pretty messy. Okay, so you're holding it up so it's not on the actual item, and then you're going to pull it across to flood the image. And now here I don't have it all the way flooded in, so I need to make sure that there's enough in there. So I'll get some more ink. To pull across. Okay, so now it's real well inked, and you can see on the opposite side too, where you can see the whole image is there. So then what I'm going to do is put a little bit more so that you have it to flood through. And now I'm going to go ahead and pull the image. I'll place it down firmly and then pull across the image. Okay, and then what you do is you can lift it up to have a look at it, and it looks pretty good. It's all filled in. And then what you need to do is you need to pull through all the images that you want to do at one time and not go longer than 20 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. What you'll need to do then is just remove the ink, and then you can take a hairdryer to let it dry. And then you also need to, after it's dry, you need to place the image to heat set it. You need to iron it. It says on medium to high setting for 3 to 5 minutes to set it. Otherwise it'll possibly wash out or fade prematurely. But you can iron it at a later time after it's totally dried so that you don't mess up your image during that stage. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and have a great day.